And in the other set of matches that are going on, it is the last International Hope. He is representing the Super Mario speedrunning community. This is And our final competitor to be announced, taking on Eyeball, is a Final Four finalist last year, looking to recreate that magic. It's Tristan!
Is there a party going on back there?
Holy aura.
Yeah. No, that was very interesting, seeing the personalities of our competitors highlighted in such a way. I love it.
I also love the Canada flag as well. Very, you know, a lot of nationalism here. And again, it's one of my favorite things about competitive games like this is seeing that kind of nationalism and, you know, carrying a country on your back, you know.
Yep.
There's a lot of extra pressure there, but
You can't help but to want to cheer them on when they can do that.
And if they win, like, you know, I've heard so many stories about, you know, international players winning, and when they get home, they're treated like a hero, you know, like at the airport, he's greeted, and like people give them flowers and everything like that. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, but we have, you know, also, you know, Miles and Meme showing their own personalities in the way that they did their walkouts. Miles, of course, with, I believe that was the LeBron. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, so I'm fully expecting Pyro next year. We got to put that on order.
But so our matches here have Tristop versus Eyeball, Miles versus Meme. Tristop and Eyeball, like I said, rematch from Montreal. That went to a decider. Now, the only thing that's standing between Tristop and repeating as a semifinalist is Eyeball. And Eyeball has a chance to be the furthest progressing international player of our remaining players that we have.
That's right.
I'm really curious about the bottom match as well, because both of them winning their previous match in a very emotional fashion, right?
That's right.
And so I want to see if that kind of boosts them, or maybe they've, you know, kind of gave it all in the last match, and let's see if they have enough in the tank to take this next one.
I mean, I feel like if you have an emotional victory, then you want to make sure that that past outcome wasn't for naught.
Right. Exactly. So there is a little bit of that pressure as well.
And I guess it comes into play is that, you know, the endurance, because in top 16, these players, it's not like yesterday where, you know, you play one or two matches and you're done. They have to play all throughout the day. They have to play their top 16 match. They're having to play in their top 8 match. And especially this year, top 16 felt like all of them could have been semifinals or finals caliber matches.
Absolutely.
And so having to go through just all of that and then having to continue chugging along, it's difficult.
Yeah, and we were talking about, you know, the kind of pressure, right? I mean, you were saying, Chris, like, you know, winning an emotional match like that kind of means like, oh, I don't want it to be for naught. I mean, that's Tristop took out
Imagining,
Dog, right?
taking out a friend like that, now the hopes and dreams.
Who has made 5 years in a row top 4, right?
Right. So now, you know, that puts pressure on Tristop, because it's just like, well, now I have to make sure that I carry on the torch where Dog could not.
So players are getting their warm-ups in. Of course.
Man, this is gonna be this one's gonna be a heartbreaker for sure, because so many emotional journeys here, and again.
Yeah, from very round zero, we were feeling it. So it's been quite the road.
I think that's what helped. You know, yes, there is the community. We're all, you know, a community. We all enjoy each other's company. We enjoy playing with each other. But that's also what makes this tournament, you know, so rough. Is like, you know, one game you're cheering on your friend, and the next match you're having to play him to advance.
We got the flex in the house over here. Like it. you know what? Some people in the audience are playing Red Bull Tetris right now.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Sharky only got 100,000. I could beat that.
All right, looks like we're all ready to go.
Okay.
So here we go. The next 4 players coming up to play. Should we start at 10 again?
Why not?
Why not?
All right, everybody, join in with us for the countdown starting at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Chris. Stop.
We definitely have a lot of fan favorites here. A lot of these, a lot of players here that have a loud cheering squad.
Yeah, especially Eyeball here with the speedrunning community really showed up for support.
I heard in his interview earlier, he didn't do so well in the Super Mario Speedrun tournament, but you know, here he is in the top 8 here, so.
Already a Tetris superstar.
Yeah, but little needs to get down into that column 7 right there. Finally gets in there, but has
Bar
a double. Yeah, double. Okay, plays it a little bit safe and says, you know what, I'm not going to chase it.
And yeah, I could just burn it off the top like that.
Yep. That T-piece will help a lot in clearing that out. And yeah, you can see there, I-piece maybe a little too early. Wow, okay. Let's get the I-burst while there's one block blocking that column over there.
Miles and Meme neck and neck early on. Miles, YouTube superstar, now deep into a top 8 in CTWC. Meme just on a tear through so many different events over the past year. Meme with so much momentum.
A little bit of a misdrop right there for Miles. But yeah, Meme coming fresh from that Genesis win.